Let me try and be as clear as I can to the world, of the country. We stand by our NATO allies and all those countries who are facing Russia aggression. How many times have I stood up here and told you what I think about Vladimir Putin? Vladimir Putin does not share our interests. Vladimir Putin does not share our values. We just conducted a year-long investigation into Russia's interference in our elections. They did interfere in our elections. It's really clear. There should be no doubt about that. It's also clear that it didn't have a material effect on our elections. But as a result of that, we passed tough sanctions on Russia so that we can hold them accountable. I understand the desire and the need to have good relations. That's perfectly reasonable, but Russia is a menacing government that does not share our interests and it does not share our values, and I think that should be made very, very clear. Here's what we have already done, and here's what we could continue to do, which is to put sanctions on Russia. You just saw the indictments from the special counsel. Those GRU officers, I've already seen the intelligence. They were the people that conducted this cyber attack on our elections. We'd already put in place sanctions. If the Foreign Affairs Committee or the Financial Services Committee and the Senate Banking Committee think that there are other sanctions that we have not yet placed upon Russia, I'm more than happy to consider those. Russia did meddle with our elections. Not only did Russia meddle in our elections, they're doing it around the world. They did it to France. They did it to Moldova. They're doing it to the Baltics. Russia is trying to undermine democracy itself, to delegitimize democracy. So for some reason, they can look good by comparison. Let's just be really clear about that. And the point we are making here is we know they interfere with our elections, and we have passed sanctions on Russia to hold them accountable. And more importantly, what we intend to do is to make sure that they don't get away with it again, and also to help our allies, to help those democracies, those new and older democracies in the world who are going to be facing this kind of Russia aggression again. We need to make sure that we can equip them with the tools they need to stop this from happening in their democracies. On the Mueller issue, I've been clear from day one. He should be allowed to finish his investigation and carry out his work. Nothing's changed. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.